The problem with using something like S3 to deliver assets is I need to create a login system almost immediately because I need to guard the assets from people just writing scripts and downloading them many times. Not sure if df is what I wanted. Yeah, definitely not what I wanted. Okay, so I could use LFS, I could use something like CDN or S3 buckets. I kind of want to do that. What protections can I have from people abusing S3 by repeatedly downloading files I give them? Okay, pre-signed URLs. So I could send pre-signed URLs to, a user. So they connect, get a pre-signed URL. And then if I see some type of pattern in that, then I can stop it, I guess. I kind of like this idea. 100 million, 100 to 20 million, okay. WAF charges per request. So no matter what, you're going to get charged if people are repeatedly trying to request data from you. I really have to think about how I want to design the MMO as opposed to just the window manager. I doubt someone could even abuse S3 usage limits. Uh, what are S3 pricing? What is S3 pricing? And could a single machine even abuse S3 such that it charges a person a significant transfer pricing? Oh wow, 9 cents per gigabyte. Holy fuck! Oh my god! Per second per prefix. There's got to be a way to. I mean, I think most of the damage could be limited by. 66 per million requests. 60 cents per million requests. Yeah, I could just make people log in. You want the assets? Okay, you can have the assets. You have to log in first. I don't know. I mean, if it's an MMO, if I'm literally making an MMO, then they're going like they have to have an account for an MMO, right? I mean, it's just the way MMOs work. Oh. Okay, so it's literally the same thing for EC2 as it is for S3. Hmm. Hello, Harrison D'Ambrosio. How are you? Trying to find a way to deliver game assets to people. Thinking of just using S3 buckets, maybe. That would require people to have accounts, though, which is not super great. I guess I could just make a public URL and then maybe put some rate limits on it or something. You have a CS lab that you're cooked on. That's funny. Well, good luck with that. Man. What are you doing in the CS lab? So I could just upload my assets to an S3 bucket. Oh, they do directory buckets? Interesting. Block public assets. I guess for now I will block public access. I need HackRPG all objects. Okay, maybe not all objects. So basically everything from here down to here, except maybe that, and that, and that. Probably don't need Chiron either. They're very tiny objects. Oh my gosh. Except this one. That one's like half a gig. What the fuck? Bro, that's not okay. Okay, these two go. These two get removed. Okay, this isn't bad though. Okay, there it goes, uploading my 10 megs. Okay. So I denied public access, but I wonder if I can somehow reach out to the HackMatrix server. That's not great though. Like, people aren't going to want to. You know what they could do though is they could just request. They could request to download a specific like level, and then I could have either a prefix or a bucket per level. If I have a bucket per level, then it'll just fetch everything in the bucket with a ton of pre-signed URLs, and then they have access to everything. I guess technically I could just put it all in one, but that doesn't allow me to update assets individually. D'Ambrosio says a particle simulator. That's cool. A queue of future events which need to be recalculated. Okay, well, have fun with your lab then, Harrison D'Ambrosio. I'll probably just want a web server. I could probably stand up a free tier web server that just distributes pre-signed URLs. Oh, shit. Blazinkin says I hosted my Discord clone to the public on my local machine using port forwarding. That's cool. Into pkill, start stream again. Even got the TLS certificate up and ready. That's nice. That's cool. I tend to use something like a VPS these days, or pretty much always. I used to do port forwarding for Xbox, the original Xbox LAN over internet. They could spoof LAN over the internet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have a credit card, it's not an option. Do you have cash? Like, if you have cash, you can go to like a CVS or a Walgreens or some pharmacy and go buy a debit gift card with cash. And then you can use that to pay for things online. Okay, so how do I access and distribute these URLs now. I'll just ask Claude. I put some data in an S3 bucket. I want to give users pre-signed URLs when they request a bucket from my server. I think that's what I want. No, not a list. I need list objects. Okay, that's what I need. Key, last modified. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Okay, so it'll be something like that. So in HackMatrix, I'll probably want a new, so there's multiplayer, and so when you connect to a multiplayer instance, it might be interesting for it, like if I say HackRPG.com, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I connect, it might be interesting if it just downloaded all the assets, downloaded the database, and just reloaded everything. I think that's possible. Can you write this in C++? Could you imagine me making people compile AWS into their window manager? It's just too hilarious. Now this will just be compiled into the server. So I think I'll probably actually want to break out the server into its own repository. Which is interesting. So I think at Lant, I'll just call it HackRPG server. Like that. Let's see what someone has to say here. Matrix hacker. Give me your attention, Matrix man. Hi, Lee Surge. I think your idea for interpolation is good. I think I might try to use that. I do have some experience with interpolation, although it's not for multiplayer stuff. Let me show you. So where is this? This is in Choreo. It is a motor driver that uses linear interpolation. Although I call them procedures. So there is a function called proceed, and it gets called every some time, and then it will do this linear calculation to return the amount to proceed by. It's literally it. And then you have a motor which has a set of procedures, and it runs on a loop. And so you step if there's a procedure. This code is bad. This code's really bad. If proceed, calculate next position. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't know why you would do it on if procedure exists. But I guess if there's a list, it just takes one off the list. But then every step, it will just calculate the next position. And so it does that by taking the last time the procedure was ran, minus, or this, take the current time, subtract that, you have the time elapsed. You get the next position change by running it through the proceed function. And then you add this plus this, and then it's equal to this. And then it changes the procedure, or gets rid of it, if you proceed greater than, or I guess this should, I don't know why it's equal. I guess it won't proceed farther than it is necessary. But if it's equal to the amount, then it stops. I think there was probably a problem with this code. That looks like it has issues with boundary cases. I would never do a comparison like that these days. That looks terrible. Anyways, TY Beanie Baby Robot. Reddit? YouTube? That's no longer available. Okay, I guess we can't see this. That's YouTube cross-post. Okay, well, I can't find the video, but I made a TY Beanie Baby robot using Choreo. And I also use this for like a robotic arm as well, so. It has this really terrible protocol to communicate with. Your stream has killed the viewership of my stream. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm quite confident that we don't have overlapping viewership. Was good, Bob? Says Blazinkin. My name is Bob Burnquist. It says Bob here, but somewhere it says my full name. There it is, BB for Bob Burnquist. Hi, I'm a pro skater. Oh, you're re-streaming HackMatrix? Yeah, don't do that. That doesn't sound great. I'm not sure why people would. Yeah, there's probably not like an overlapping audience. Especially because I'm not even hacking right now, you know. I mean, you can. I don't give a shit. Like, you can. It's just, you know, I tailor this to, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, trying to attract a particular audience. Maybe you are. Hello, Christmas Wreath. How are you? Oh, Christmas Wreath. By the way, I got multiplayer working really well now. If you want to join. By really well, I just mean that you're not going to glitch in and out, or it's not going to crash the multiplayer server. Live chat, not top chat. Oh. Didn't even know it wasn't live chat. I think my live chat's the same as top chat. Oh, okay, so I know what I was doing. I was breaking out server code. So technically HackRPG is like the folder I can put this in maybe. But HackRPG has its own Git repository already. I don't really want to use that, so I will use HackRPG server. There we go. Okay, so for the HackRPG server, let's start with the makefile. Let's go ahead and copy over this. Okay. Okay, so I will want flags. I think OBS may have crashed. Oops, still good, I guess. Oh yeah, I mean if there's a player model, wait, you're connected right now? That's cool. I am not. Now I am. Hey, walk around. Are you in it right now? I wasn't connected, so. But yeah, there is a player model that probably should be underground somewhere. I'm not sure. Are you in here? Yeah, I mean, there is a player model underground that's not moving. I connected yesterday with another machine, and it seemed to work well. Maybe I'll do it again. I will go into the courtyard, okay? I will meet you in the courtyard. If I don't see you, which I don't, maybe you need to disconnect and reconnect. Maybe, I'm not sure. Pretty sure I'm connected to the server. Oh, you need to recompile your client. You're going to crash my server, by the way. Oh, the one in the back? Yeah. I have a different level than you. That's the problem. But I do think if you don't recompile, if you don't pull the code and recompile the client, you're going to crash my server. Because I did rebuild it. See, okay, no, we're good. That it used to print. Here, I'm going to restart the server. Let's make sure it's okay. So I will disconnect and then reconnect. HackRPG.com 1234. For some reason, it's not telling me that the. It usually would say that someone connected, but maybe I deleted the print statement or something. Okay, so the guy that's coming out of the temple right now, you can see it moving. That is me, my character, and my other computer. Oh, I see both of you. So there is you, Christmas wreath. So that one's Christmas wreath, and then this one, right here, is my other machine. So I'll see if I can get in front of Christmas wreath so you can. Some reason people disappear easily. It's like there's a culling bug or something. So I will, if you see, I will pop in and out of existence. If I get too close to you guys, they will pop in and out of existence. I need to like turn off object culling, to be honest. I only turned it on because I was having problems on my low resource machine. What's up? I need to get chat working. some type of voice chat or something. I think I'm going to turn off object calling like right now. What's the short? Oh yeah, the shortcut to increase speed is just the plus button. So just press like plus like 3 times. No, Christmas wreath. It's not desynced. The reason why you're in the area in the stream is because I have a different level than you. So you're not seeing the same environment that I'm seeing. That's why. Because I'm still having to implement that code that does that, that syncs up the levels. That's what I'm working on kind of right now with the S3 buckets. I'm definitely going to get rid of the object calling, at least for this system, I think. It's just too broken at the moment. So how do I do that? That would be renderer, I think. Call, so it's object call face. I need to call models. Render models. Should draw is on frustum. Okay, I'll need to disconnect and then I'll reconnect to the server once I reboot after this compiles. Yeah. Oh, it would just be the average color of the window. Yeah, that's me zipping around. I'm really fast. I don't know if that's you. You're probably underground. Not sure where you are. Oh, that one's you. I think. One of these are you, but I can't get close because it keeps calling. Whenever someone disconnects, it just leaves a dead, non-moving body just in the system, I think. So it's not great, but. I do have some setup for sharing windows with VNC. I kind of got that working. Let's see if this is compiled yet. Okay, cool. I'm going to now reboot so I can get rid of all this object calling stuff. Maybe I should turn it into the object calling, turn the object calling into a pound define, so that way it's just compiled. You can easily change it. Okay, reboot. Start the stream, and then open up. I don't think it's even YouTube that I want to open up. I'll just connect to the multiplayer server, HackRPG.com. Yep. Maybe it doesn't leave dead people hanging around, because I don't see anybody. Oh, no, I think that's my... Oh, nope, that's a Christmas wreath. Okay. And now Christmas wreath is no longer cold. The hard part about sharing Windows is I don't want to pipe the data through a server. Like I don't want to send, I don't, like if I'm building an MMO, I don't want players to be like sending like their screen shared data through my server. I would want them to do that peer-to-peer, like they create a group and then they like peer-to-peer share. I bet that gets annoying if I could probably walk directly between you and your window. Um, Should probably get very annoying. I'm not sure what that looks like, but it probably is not great. Whenever pressing period through the big door. Oh, yeah. Wait, you're pressing, so if you press period on the key, it will try to open up Emacs. Just FYI. I mean, I think it works for me. So like if I come over here and try to, I think if I press period, I back up and then, yeah, it just crashed for me too. It tries to open up a, so period is the key that's supposed to activate like hack mode or whatever. So it should back you up and then open up Emacs. I'll connect back up to the server. Uh-oh. Everything just froze. Maybe I should, okay, we're back with the stream. All right, let me connect to HackRPG again. Okay, there we are. Christmas wreath, are you in the United States? I'm just curious because it's like a little laggy for, I mean, it should be like 20 FPS, although someone said that I should do client interpolation. I think he's right. So that would mean that that would mean that like the positioning would be smooth because right now just whenever it receives a packet from you, and it should be once every 20 times a second, it just warps you to the point that you're supposed to be. And so I could do some like speed-based interpolation to sort of make that happen better. But it would have to be predictive because you don't want like it would be laggy if you take time to move someplace. So it'd have to be like a velocity prediction. Oh, one time zone behind. Okay. But specifically only near that door. Yeah. I mean, it's because, let's see if I can actually probably show you the component. If I type key, what is it called? It is a scriptable component. So pressing period is the scriptable command. If you don't want that to happen, you can just delete the scriptable component. Then it will just not break. I think maybe I need to fix that or something. What's up, Waffle Ranger? Do you have access to HackMatrix, Waffle Ranger? Because if you do, you can join the MMO server. think I'm connected to it, and I believe Christmas wreath still maybe down here. It's hard to tell if it's a corpse or if he's just using a machine. Oh, nope, there he is. I could do this. Ask if it's on the frustum, and then if disable culling, then I just set it to true. Now I can pound define disable I don't know if I want to push that up because that's an optimization that I think that other people will want if they're, you know, joining multiplayer or whatever. However, I mean, okay, so if they're joining multiplayer, and they're loading in large models like this, and they don't have a machine to do it, or to you know, to run with such large models with culling off, then like what's the point of them even joining multiplayer if the culling is so broken that you can't look at a player? So I think I'm just going to push it up. Disable culling, but use a define. That's just because culling is broken. Okay, no, but I recently pirated Adobe software. It runs 10x worse than my other graphic design software I legally own. Yeah, like GIMP. That's what I use. I use GIMP, and I think that's it. Well, and the web-based one, Dingboard. You've heard of that? Dingboard and GIMP. Okay, I've streamed for about an hour and 15 minutes. I haven't had any like caffeine since I've been home, so I think I'm going to just cut the stream a little short today. So I didn't really have much planned. I did get some assets loaded in S3, and so I think tomorrow I will work on separating the server and then compiling in AWS support, so that way when you connect to an MMO server, you can send a it'll read your dot HackMatrix or whatever. It'll read what files you have saved. And if you don't have the models saved or the database saved, it will load the level for you, load what you need, what has changed since the last time you've downloaded stuff, using a pre-signed S3 URL. And then you should only have to do that the first time you connect. And then once it loads everything, it will just reboot, or it'll just load all the models in. You won't even have to restart HackMatrix. I think that's what I'll do. So that's tomorrow. All right, adios, guys. I moved too fast.